Hello and welcome back to my road trip back from the electric community meetup in Hamm. We are still at the electric community meetup, but we are heading home now, and first stop is Kamen EnBW Hypercharger Park. So let's go there. As we are 3 people in 3 cars, we're driving behind each other. My friend with her Polestar 2 behind me, and after her another friend with his Model 3 long range performance upgrade with this awesome wrap over it. Pretty cool. Let's see that we don't hit any bikers or anything else, and let's go to fast charge our cars in Kamen at the Hypercharger Park, even though we don't really need to, but it's a pretty cool charger, and let's just get some juice. We got a pretty big regen limit. I hope you can see it. The dotted line there. So I'm trying to spike some heat in my battery by yo-yoing it. Pulling some power, getting some back in to heat it up. Also my car's preconditioning, so that should help that, maybe, if we're lucky. As soon as we're at the hypercharger, I'm just gonna have a look at the battery temperatures in the service mode. Just can't do it while I'm driving because it limits me to like 30 kilometers an hour. What the fuck does my windscreen wiper do? And here we are at the biggest EnBW charging park with 52 charging plugs. That's so crazy. Let's head in and plug in and rip it. Okay, we're just arriving. Let's plug in and get this in here. I'm just gonna authorize, and then we'll see if we get any speeds at all. And we're at 88 kilowatts, which isn't even that bad for that full of a battery and that cold of a battery. Let's see if we could spike enough heat into it. Service, please. Let's see what temperatures we have. We're already at 69%. High voltage charging. We're at 30 to 40 degrees in the battery. That's pretty fine. It preconditioned enough, and maybe the yo-yoing also spiked some heat in the battery. That's awesome. Let's see how far we charge. My friends need to charge as well, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I wouldn't need any more, I think, but I take every juice I can get. We are already up to 98%, so that's enough. I have to film some recordings for Charge Guide at the different charging stations in the neighborhood here. So I'm just gonna do that, and after that I'm coming back. We are heading out to Dortmund to Big Boost Burger and try that out. Have some lunch before we go home. I'm just gonna follow my friend over there in her Polestar because I just missed the exit. Oops. So now she's going ahead. Let's do this. Awesome. Half an hour to go, not even 20 minutes. Easy. We are almost at the destination, just cruising inside the city, and I just love to see it. We've got the Polestar in front, the other Tesla behind us, and there's another Tesla right next to us, which has also just been at our meetup. I love it. That's so fun. That's so incredible. It's so cool. And here we are at our destination. We gotta go right inside this here. Awesome. Just had some lunch in here. Really awesome. Really good food. The burgers are great. And I know a lot of burgers. Look at this awesome GT3 RS. Love it. And even though I'm an electric car guy, those are still pretty nice to look at, I would say. Just great to walk in here and see all this. Anyway, I just plugged in my car to get the last 15% in the battery. I got it now, so the car's completely fully charged. That's awesome. Now we are heading out towards Frankfurt and towards home. Okay, so we just planned out our route. The first destination will be Eschborn Supercharger. We can all charge there. We will be arriving with 19%. My friend with her Polestar will be arriving with 21, and the other friend with the other Model 3 with the long range will be arriving with 38, I think. So let's see how much we can really get there with. Just gonna look where they are. There's a red light. So yeah, that's a plan. 220 kilometers, no problem at all. Let's go there. We're not gonna rip it. We're gonna go relax with 140 autopilot speeds on the Autobahn. Then we will definitely be arriving there without another charging stop before. Let's go. Meanwhile, we are on the Autobahn and look what's there, a nice Ioniq 6. Love to see it, even though you can't see too much because we're straight into the light. But that's pretty nice. We're already up to 27% on arrival. However that happened. Still 2.5 hours to go, so a lot can happen. We got my friends behind me, which is awesome. So nice cruise here, up to 140 kilometers an hour. We just switched places in the order, so I'm still first, but the two in the back switched between second and third position. Now we get a Tesla behind us with beautiful wrap. Out from our supercharger, and 16 minutes to go. We're already preconditioning the battery for fast charging, so that's perfect. It's also perfect weather outside with 22 degrees and sun, and we still got 35% in the battery with 29 on arrival still, so that worked out pretty well, I would say. So let's see if there's something interesting at the supercharger, or if we're just gonna plug in, talk, unplug, and continue. We're going straight ahead on Frankfurt. If you can see the skyline back there, the only German city with a skyline. If you see that, you know it must be Frankfurt. Awesome. What is going on over there? There's a blimp over the city. Just cruising around there in a Cupra Born right in front of us. Pretty nice. But what does that blimp do? Awesome! That's a Goodyear blimp up there. And here's some traffic jam. Let's see. So funny to see. You never see them. There's one at the Lake Constance, but that's it. Why would they drive around here? It's wild. Funny. We're basically at the supercharger and there are 8 stalls available, so everything's fine. It's a V3, so we don't have to split. There is another Model S coming, but still 7 open. Everything all right. We can charge there definitely, so that's pretty cool. And we found us together again. With the traffic jam, it was a bit difficult to stay together, but it kind of worked. At least in the end it worked out. Love it. We just arrived after almost 3 hours, 222 kilometers, and a consumption of 15.5, which is awesome, considering we were going 140 most of the time. So let's go to 4D. That's confusing. Okay. ID4 was just charging over there, blocking one Tesla spot, but everything's fine. Let's plug in. We're at 29% state of charge. That's working out, and we are ramping up, getting 70, 90, 106, 125, 150, 155, and that's about it. Pretty good. 150 at 30% is awesome. We're at 98% state of charge. My friends are also basically done, so let's unplug and free the spot for the next Tesla, almost in line. There's so much going on here. I'm just gonna park over there to make some space, and then we'll see if we're heading home instantly. Where are you going? You are going over there. Awesome. Then I'm going over here. So great. 98% is definitely enough. Awesome. And there he goes, his way towards home, which is another direction that we need to take. Ripping it! Love it. Awesome. We're done here. We just got my friend some food, and now we're gonna go wash our windscreens because they're always dirty, as you know, and we don't like that, so we change it. So we go to a gas station, which is ironic, but that's what it is. And yeah, of course, not to forget. Nett hier, aber waren Sie schon mal in Baden-Württemberg? And with that, we go to the gas station. We just cleaned our windscreens. That looks a lot better right now without all that dirt. And now we are gonna navigate home. I'm just not gonna show you my address. I don't want to have to blur it again. Here we go. And it tells us to go over the A5 all the way. Then we will plan a stop at the rest stop Hartwald over here, because right after we're gonna split ways or so, however you say it. So we're gonna set a waypoint somewhere in here. There's a charger that we don't need. Looking good. We will be arriving there with 68%, and I'll be arriving there with I will be arriving home with 50-ish%, so that's perfect. Yeah, great. Then we are heading out now. Sunset we got over there. Oh, I love it. And we're almost home. Only 18 kilometers to go. To sum up the video, which I forgot last night when we arrived, I wanted to show you the stats here. We got a consumption of 14.5 since the last charging in Frankfurt on 173 kilometers, which is pretty good, even lower than before where it was like 15.5 I think. And on the whole trip we got a consumption of 16.9, which is also not that bad. I'm not sure if that counts in the camp mode consumption, which would explain why this is at 16.9, so much higher than the 14.5 or 15.5 we got on the way back with driving. But yeah, no matter what, still pretty good consumption. I would say thank you for watching this video and see you guys in the next one. Bye.